Strategy Management Series, Video Number 119 Strategy Formulation, Step 7, Strategy Evaluation. Playing to Win Capabilities and Resources Wrap Up. Welcome back to the Ready MBA series on strategy management. In our previous sessions, we delved into strategy evaluation, the crucial seventh step of the strategy formulation process. This stage entails scrutinizing potential strategies for their impact, benefits, costs, and resource requirements. We introduced the Strategy Choice Cascade framework, based on the book Playing to Win, to help the planning team create effective strategies. In this video, we will wrap up the discussions on the fourth step, where the planning team must define the resources and capabilities to win in the marketplace. The planning team, following the Strategy Choice Cascade framework, has completed the initial 3 steps of defining their winning aspiration, determining where to play, and how to win. Through this process, they have articulated strategic goals, understood client needs, and analyzed industry attractiveness to define their target markets and offerings. They have also chosen their competitive strategy, customer positioning, and competitive advantage. To define their competitive advantage, they mapped the company's value chain and identified value activities, enabling them to prioritize activities and linkages for enhancement and optimization. In this fourth step, the team translates their findings and decisions from the previous 3 steps into estimates of resources and capabilities the company will need to execute the strategy being proposed and evaluated. These are the main groups of activities to be executed by the planning team in this stage. 1. Identify the range of necessary capabilities. Determine all the activities and competencies your organization must perform well to execute your strategy effectively. Consider capabilities across various functions such as R&D, marketing, sales, operations, customer service. 2. Assess the quality and depth of existing capabilities. Evaluate your organization's current proficiency in each identified capability. Pinpoint areas where your capabilities are strong and areas where they need improvement. 3. Determine which capabilities are core to winning. Distinguish between capabilities that are merely important and those that are essential for achieving your strategic goals. Focus on the capabilities that will truly differentiate you from competitors and provide a competitive advantage. 4. Analyze the interrelationships between capabilities. Examine how the various capabilities work together and reinforce each other. Identify capabilities that form a system, where their combined effect is greater than the sum of their individual effects. Highlight the synergies and interdependencies between capabilities. 5. Evaluate distinctiveness. Compare your activity system to those of your competitors. Ensure that your system is unique and offers a different way of creating value. 6. Determine defensibility. Analyze how easily competitors could replicate or undermine your activity system. Seek to create a system that is difficult to imitate and provides a sustainable competitive advantage. 7. Prioritize capability development and investment. Allocate resources and attention to developing and strengthening the core capabilities. Decide which capabilities require immediate investment and which can be developed over time. 8. Consider partnering for capabilities. Evaluate whether any capabilities can or should be sourced through external partners. Think about which capabilities to build internally and which to access through alliances or collaborations. 9. Assess feasibility. Evaluate whether the identified activity system is realistic and achievable. Determine what capabilities are already in place and what new ones need to be developed. Consider the cost and resources required to build or enhance the necessary capabilities. Perform financial analysis of the strategy in consideration with the projected revenues, costs, investments, and create pro forma financial statements. Evaluate the financial impact of the strategy through metrics such as net present value, internal rate of return, payback period and others, against corporate goals and benchmarks. Depending on the expected impact, the planning team may need to review broader aspects of the strategy that can make its expected impact more aligned with corporate guidelines and expectations. 10. Execute scenario and sensitivity analysis. Inherent uncertainties and external factors can influence business outcomes. Scenario and sensitivity analysis enable the planning team to consider and estimate potential consequences of such uncertainties in the strategy being proposed. Based on these analyses, the planning team can review specific aspects of the strategy and develop contingency measures, which can lead to adjustments in parts of the strategy that were defined in previous steps of the Strategy Choice Cascade framework. 11. Anticipate competitors' responses. No single strategy is implemented in a vacuum, and rivals' responses can impact greatly on projected outcomes. The planning team can anticipate rivals' reactions through game theory and also the use of strategic frameworks. Rivals' potential reactions may require that certain aspects of the strategy be revised or adjusted to preserve its intended outcomes and impact. By defining resources and capabilities, evaluating alignment, and testing strategy robustness, the planning team increases the likelihood of success. This disciplined approach, using the Strategy Choice Cascade, ensures the organization has the means to win where it chooses to play. The ultimate outcome is a strategy that's well conceived, feasible, sustainable, and resilient to uncertainty and competition. And this concludes our episode about defining capabilities and resources as part of the definition of how to win with a strategy. Please be sure to check our next episodes where we will move into the fifth step of the Strategy Choice Cascade framework, focused on the definition of support systems for the strategy. Until then, keep strategizing. See you soon.